حامل اللقب بياخد اخر واحد.
He is the right only. You're 61, right? 61?
61. Yeah. All right, guys. This is his first Olympia appearance.
ده اول مره يلعب مستر أوليمبيا.
He won the Mr. Big Evolution, took fourth to Puerto Rico Pro. Andrea Presti. Got a good package.
شكله صغير وشكله جديد. سيمتريته كويسه. بس مش مستوى أوليمبيا.
Well, this comes with some heavy bent over barbell rolls, heavy one-arm dumbbell rolls, and hyperextensions, weighted hyperextensions.
Right, he's got the width, the thickness.
That's right. Beautiful shape.
Yeah.
Beautiful shape. Well, and this is his first Olympia appearance, so welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Welcome to the show.
Yeah. If you don't know, Lee, I'm kind of cow the bodybuilding because I try to find the weaknesses, right? You can see the strengths, but the weaknesses are the ones that hold you back. You got to figure out what those are so you can go to the gym. And this is the guy that's got shape and balance. Patrick Moore won a competition earlier in the year.
I love Patrick Moore. When I first saw him, man, he totally blew me away. But understand, Patrick was trained.
يعني باتريك في جمال غير نيك ويلكر.
A couple months ago when I was out there emceeing, and we got to chat, and he was certain he put on some quality mass.
Yeah,
and I see it.
I think Patrick won the California Pro earlier this year, and was contemplating taking the rest of the year off actually. And me and Bob had him on the Monday Night Muscle conversation. And we said, look, what are you waiting for? These opportunities may never come again.
Exactly.
You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You got to go. If you're qualified, you got to go, and he's here.
Looks good. Very good job.
ده اسمه باتريك مولر.
Yeah, of course the skin's got a little bit of water underneath it.
كان السنة قبل اللي فاتت تقريبا كان عامل في التوب 10، كان عامل 10 9. كان في التوب 10 عامة يعني.
Patrick's a more popular bodybuilder based on his overall aesthetics.
Great shape. Great shape.
And a really inspiring persona on stage.
Yeah, beautiful personality.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the Netherlands, the Conqueror, William Ronan.
All right, William made it.
Now this is Mr. Peak here. He always hits his peak.
He missed his peak 2 weeks ago because he couldn't get in to compete at the Arnold Classic.
Oh my goodness.
So
ويليام بوناك.
This weekend, let's find out what he's going to bring.
أعتقد ويليام بوناك هيكسب نيك ويلكر.
A lot of muscle, baby. Missing the Arnold didn't hurt Whitney Jones.
Didn't look like it didn't hurt William either.
Sure doesn't.
Big biceps. Arnold Classic champion.
ظاهر بمستوى حلو. لا حضور كويس. حضور أحسن من اللي أنا كنت متوقعه ليه. مبدئيا كده أنا كنت مدي في الترتيب التوب 5 فيهم ويليام بوناك، كنت مدي رامي أول وهادي شوبان تاني، والتالت ما بين نيك ويلكر وبراندون كيري تالت ورابع، وكنت مدي ويليام بوناك خامس، بس أعتقد لأ ويليام بوناك شكله كويس أحسن من نيك ويلكر.
That's what keeps him in the hunt. That's right. This guy's taken out much bigger bodybuilders. He's even beaten Big Ramy in the past.
Yeah.
لا حلو ويليام بوناك حلو.
Yeah, he's won all over the world. Like I've witnessed this guy win in San Francisco. I think it was the Golden State Championships. I witnessed him win, I think, over in Finland. And here he is, won the Arnold Classic a couple of times. That's the real deal.
Oh yeah. He's bringing it.
Now that's the pose I've seen.
مكبوس عضلات ويليام بوناك.
But that's got to be really ripped up in order to hit that type of shot.
That's right.
It's not right now. No, Sean's got a ton of knowledge up there. Sean, who did he lose to at the last Arnold in 2018 or 2019? He took second. Brandon Curry? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Egypt.
$100 Lee. If it was funny,
محمد شعبان من مصر هيطلع تاني مشاركة ليه على فكرة من سنتين، كانت مشاركة مشرفة، بس النهاردة أحسن طبعا، تطور أفضل. بس محمد شعبان عنده أحسن من كده، يقدر يعمل أحسن من كده. هو محمد شعبان مهتم إن هو يطور حجمه، وطور حجمه فعلا، بس الكونديشن لا، مش الكونديشن ينافس بيه في أوليمبيا. وبعدين مرتاح، ما عندوش مشكلة في النشافة، فما اعرفش ليه ما نشفش أكتر. يعني شوف لو تلاحظوا معايا الجلوتس مش أنشف حاجة، الدراع من الجنب مش أنشف حاجة، فيري جود شيب فعلا. بس في جلد شوية، في جلد يقدر هو ينشف أكتر ويكون منافس قوي في أي بطولة أكتر من كده. طور حجمه، طور نقاط ضعفه، طور مستواه، ده أكيد، ولكن عنده نشاف أكتر من كده ويقدر يجيبها هو بسهولة. ما عندوش مشكلة أعتقد زي حسن مصطفى. يعني حسن مصطفى عنده مشكلة إن ينشف، ولكن محمد شعبان أعتقد ما عندوش مشكلة إن ينشف، حتى وشه تلاقيه مرتاح.
Said something to me early in my career. He said, Lee, if you want to keep the body nice and fresh and healthy and keep your systems excited for the next event, don't overtrain it. Don't overstress it. And that's what I made sure I didn't do. So when I did hit that one show for the year, you were ready. I was ready.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These guys that get here on points, they run out of gas by the time they get here because they have to do this peaking thing all the time. And it doesn't always translate on the big day.
Sure doesn't, man. You can tell the tired muscle.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Something up in one show. Multiple.
أكيم ويليام. ما نشوف أكيم ويليام اللي كان نازل مستواه مش كويس في أرنولد من أسبوعين. نشوف وضعه دلوقتي. ما يخوفش. ما يخوفش، لا لا مش حلو. انا كنت حاطه بتاع حوالي سادس سابع، بس لا ما يعملش، صعب بعيد. اعتقد هانتر الغدا هو احسن منه بكتير.
about 10 seconds, and it would squeeze the water out. Right. So the next morning, in our case, because that was the prejudging, we were ready to peak. We didn't have to wait till the evening in order for the muscle to pop. I think you're giving away all your secrets. I know it.
النصر من الإيراني هادي شوبان قوي، بس رامي صعب حد يتغلب عليه السنة دي، من شكله، من لبسه، من وشه. لا رامي مستوى جديد يا جماعة. حتى لو هادي شوبان جه مستوى جديد، هادي شوبان عنده نواقص في جسمه، لكن رامي متكامل اكتر، ودام جاي ناشف يبقى خلاص الموضوع محسوم. احنا بنتفرج عشان نستمتع ان شاء الله، مش عشان خايفين على رامي او نشجع رامي. احنا هنهني رامي. واكيم مش حلو. اكيم ريجن، نشوف ريجن من اللعيبه السيمتريه الحلوه، بس الحجم صغير. لا اركن على جنب. ما اعتقدش حتى ينافس محمد شعبان حتى. جريت شيب، بس لو باتريك، لو نقارنه مثلا باتريك جريت شيب ومستوى اعلى من ده. باتريك مولر اعتقد هيفوز على أكيم ويليام برضو اللي لسه طالع من شويه.
Like we're talking about a 30+ bodybuilder, and we're waiting for them to fill out. Whereas you filled out in your 20s. So you're a special, you're an anomaly.
Yeah, that was
You're the dream crusher.
Yeah, my mom was 5'11", you know, 200 pounds.
Yeah.
that sort of helps, you know.
Yeah, that definitely helps. That's quite the genetic lesson right
yeah,
there.
man.
But Reagan presented a pretty physique.
Welcome from Canada.
You rarely say pretty about the open bodybuilders because they're all chunky.
اللي في النص ده يا شباب ليهاني.
All right.
ده فاز بمستر أوليمبيا 8 مرات، صاحب أكبر عدد بدون هزيمة من مستر أوليمبيا هو ليهاني.
All over the top 5 and top 2s this year. He had a win and I believe 3 top 2s. Actually, he had 2 wins. Tim, I'm going to correct you all night tonight. But yeah,
حلو من الجنب.
and you got a second place 2 weeks ago at the Arnold Classic.
من الوش لا مش حلو.
There was controversy there, but he got the second place.
صدره
We'll see what he brings to this case. This is the guy
مش قد كده.
from the side. He gets the Dorian side tricep.
أوضاع من الجنب هي اللي حلوة، عشان كده بركز من الجنب هو.
Nice big quad step, nice hamstring.
That hamstring.
And he's wide across the back, but again doesn't have the density that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder does it have
السمات تحس انها متاكله ما فيهاش، يعني الجزء
I know it does.
الخارجي باين، الجزء الداخلي ما فيش.
Exactly. Training.
Yes.
You know, a lot of the guys now on these type of routines where they
يعني ما حصلوش السمانات او الكالف او البطات بتاعت الحريم. الحريم كانوا ممتعين في السمانات.
You know, the cross tricep and the triceps you don't see. You hardly see.
Right.
You know, the cross tricep and the chest you hardly see.
Well, like in boxing, these styles make fights. Sometimes training styles make the physique.
That's right.
And if you're not doing certain movements, you're not going to get that development. Here we're looking at the chest, which a lot of people criticize him on, and the calf.
Yeah.
But yet he's been able to take out some of the other bodybuilders. The Olympia's a different animal altogether.
It's a whole nother animal.
Genetics tie into this.
That's right. That's right.
The Persian Wolf Hadi Chupan.
All right, Lee, are you familiar with the conditioning here? Are you familiar with Hadi Chupan's conditioning?
Yes,
Way up
I've seen
Iran.
it.
هذه شوبان.
Look at that guy.
Woo, he hit that
هذه
red
شوبان.
and set it on fire.
لا مش شايف جديد،
He looks great. I know. You know, here we go now. Let's see what he's
مش
got.
شايف جديد يمثل خطر على رامي. انا مش شايف جديد. عنده سيبريشن احسن من كده، عنده ديفينيشن احسن من كده. هو يمكن كبران شويه. اتوقع هادي شوبان هيجي بكره احسن. اتوقع عنده احسن بكره. مش اللي كنا متخيلينه من هادي شوبان. كنا متخيلين احسن من كده. لا يا هادي، لا يا هادي، عندك احسن من كده يا هادي. يعني ويليام بوناك شفته احلى، كان ممتع اكتر. ويليام بوناك احسن من هادي شوبان لحد دلوقتي. ولا انت رايكم يا شباب؟ ويليام بوناك كان احسن، بس دايما هاني رامبو بيجيب اللعيبه الثانيه بتاعته في التحكيم النهائي اكتر. رامي جاي امتى؟ رامي اخر واحد لازم يطلع. البطل دايما يا جماعه بيطلع اخر واحد. هانتر لبرادا ابن ليلي برادا. ليلي برادا عمل مستر أوليمبيا تاني قبل كده، كان اجمل من كده طبعا، من اجمل الاجسام، معروف لبرادا وكان عرضه خطير. هانتر لبرادا برضه مش الشكل اللي الواحد مستنيه منه، مش اللي شفناه في الصور في التحضير. هو كويس ولكن مش عارف، مش اللي كنا متوقعين. كنت متوقع منه سيبريشن، كنت متوقع منه جلوتس يكون انشف من كده، يكون مبهر اكتر من كده.
Got some nice thick calves.
Great wheel on it.
Yeah. Great pull across the top. His training mantra is win the day.
متهيألي مش هيقارنوا
You
رامي.
can see the pec tear on the left side. He inches
يعني
up
رامي ممكن
years
يطلع
ago.
مقارنة واحدة ويكونوا على جنب خلاص. توقعي. يا رب ما تخيب ظني أبدا.
25 plus wins. Also had a torn pec.
Yeah.
Dorian took that last Olympia with a torn behind.
And tried.
Justin Rodriguez.
Along with Chris Dickerson back in 82, torn bicep. So there is life. I mean, Hunter is the real deal.
Yes, sure is.
Justin served notice at the Arnold Classic 2 weeks ago. with a
ده-
top five
ده
finish
حلو.
there. I believe he was fourth at the
ده
Arnold
حلو
Classic.
كان عامل ثالث جاستن
He's in good condition for him. Different type
كان عامل ثالث في ارنولد كلاسيك.
great biceps, but a little slight on the tricep department. You'll notice when he hits that shot.
Yeah.
Does it look like one quadricep is bigger than the other quadricep?
كان بيجهز مع عبد الله العتيبي لحد ارنولد كلاسيك او
A little bit different.
بعد كده رجع لمدربه القديم تاني ليه ما اعرفش. مع انه اتطور مع
That's an area he has to bring up.
مع عبد الله العتيبي.
Biceps.
This is his third Olympia appearance, and it looks as though he's been climbing up those ranks. Of course, he's looking to do that again today.
Yeah, he'll be tighter tomorrow also.
Now, Lee, I never saw your posing trunks kind of hiked up a little bit. Did these hiked up a little bit too much? I mean, did that accentuate or what?
I don't know.
I mean, could you do it? Would you have done it? I see it a lot. You're going to see it a lot
Well,
tonight,
this
too.
is a whole nother era, man.
Okay.
ده يا جماعه هيكون قريب من الستة التوب 6 يا جماعه
But today
اعتقد
it's fashionable. A lot of guys are doing
على
it.
حسب اللي جم دلوقتي.
I think we even saw William Bonek try it, huh?
سادس سابع ثامن بكتير اخره ثامن.
That's what I would think, you know.
Yeah, the shorts have gotten much smaller since you retired.
But
Right.
don't you want to leave something to the imagination?
I tried to.
But my wife won't let me wear them anymore.
Winkler.
رولي
All right,
وينكلر
early, a year ago,
Oh,
this
man.
اتوقع تعبان.
got stuck in
تعبان
know it.
on his way over from
تعبان
Austin
فعلا
Gym
تعبان.
and didn't get to compete yet.
واتوقع يا جماعه التدهور في مستوى دون يعني مش حجم زي الاول ومش نشاط زي الاول. اعتقد عنده مشكله صحيه. تذكروا الحته دي
And he is a fan favorite.
هتسمعوا قريب ان
Man, he
عنده مشكله صحيه هي اللي مأخره مستواه.
muscle is just
اتوقع في حاجه مش
But
مظبوطه فيه.
conditionally is where he's suffering here, and it's being exposed right now in front of us. And we just saw Hadi Shupen what definition actually looks like. Here, Rolly looks like he's holding a nice film of water.
Yeah. I've seen him better.
يعني كان ماسف كان ضخم وصلب وناشف عن كده بكتير.
And he did.
Yeah, yeah.
بتاعت مستر أوليمبيا قبل كده
Getting it younger.
لا يعني لو دخل التوب 10 يبقى كويس.
I think sometimes what happens in the off season, the guys allow their weight to get too high.
Yes.
Or get too heavy.
هو أحسن من آخر بطولة طبعا
What, 12, 15 rounds.
بس
That's right.
لا
Striking just over our competition weight. We
خلاص
never got up 40
يعني جاب
pounds
آخره
over competition weight.
وشكله في حاجة شكله عنده مشكلة صحية هي اللي تعب المستوى عن كده. يعني مستواه كان أحسن من كده.
Very many bodybuilders guest posing.
No. That's so true.
Well, it's almost become cost inefficient for what a bodybuilder wants to guest pose at an NPC show. Okay.
Yeah, well.
ده مين؟ ده دينيس.
At the same time, you got to stay
دينيس ده كان أهم السنة اللي فاتت.
not get too heavy.
Right. Nobody want to pay for overweight.
وما شاركش السنة اللي فاتت قال هخش السنة دي عشان أكون في التوب 10. أتوقع يعمل في التوب 10 مرتاح.
He did. He won a bunch of stuff
توقع.
last year that would have gotten him here.
Yeah.
The British Grand Prix, the European Pro Men's Bodybuilding, and this is now his first Olympia appearance. He looks pretty conditioned, guys.
I think he actually looks better from the rear than the front. And that happens sometimes where you look better from one direction or the other.
Use more thickness in the back.
Thickness would definitely help, I think.
Yeah.
Wide enough, thickness helps.
But he got good shape.
Yeah, that's how he got here. I think he got here in the shape. You see the abs are kind of missing. I think the chest is a little bit flat. The quads could be more separated. He looks better to me from the rear than the front when you pick them apart.
Yeah.
Quads are coming in.
Yeah.
Big guy like that needs those bigger biceps, bigger triceps.
He is 5'11", so you've got to carry quite a bit. Right.
رامي دلوقتي يا جماعة ده وزن رامي. النهائي بعد 24 ساعة من دلوقتي. ده التحكيم السري. نهاية 212 لسه ملعوب، واللي فاز بيه اللي فاز بال 212 ديريك. وهنا دلوقتي التحكيم السري للوزن المفتوح، والنهائي بعد 24 ساعة. استنوه بعد 24 ساعة.
Yeah, good advice for these guys listening as they go through their journey in bodybuilding.
Yeah, you can't flex it, don't carry it.
Yeah, that's it.
Can't flex fat, man.
Hang on, I gotta put that somewhere I won't forget it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the USA, former Olympia champion, Brandon Curry.
All right, Brand.
Spend all that time over Kuwait. This guy's got 4 kids, Tim at home, and a beautiful.
حلو براندون، حلو براندون، حلو.
Brandy.
براندون أحلى من هادي شوبان.
I watch all the Pee-wee football that he posts.
رجليه أحلى.
Oh, yeah.
His kids are studs.
They are studs.
They sure are. Beautiful family. Beautiful. His whole family is beautiful.
They're having a watch party.
أعتقد
culture up there at Mark Lowe.
براندون رجليه متطورة.
Flex would have called him soul brother number 1 when he won the Miss USA championships in Las Vegas.
يعني أعتقد اللي في التوب 3 براندون، ويليام بوناك، ورامي. صح، جود بالانس جود سيمتري، يعني احسن بالانس عمله. طور رجليه، رجليه متطوره يا جماعه. ملاحظين تطور رجليه ولا لا؟ هيلعبوا تاني بعد 24 ساعة النهائي. التحكيم السري بعد 24 ساعة النهائي بإذن الله. براندون قوي، نعم قوي. لا رجل براندون مش تعبانة المرة دي، لا مش تعبانة، الحق يقال. بس ما ينافسش رامي طبعا، بس هيكون في التوب 3 كده. كده خلاص حيز مكانه في التوب 3.
Presentation too.
Right, I mean, I think Rami's kind of bottom heavy, whereas Brandon's top heavy.
Yeah. That's right.
Look at this guy.
الله. واو. حلو حسن مصطفى. حسن مصطفى USA. يا جماعة ده مصر يا جماعة. وتيم كوسكواك.
Big quads, like Paco Batista type quads, Eduardo Kawa type quads.
Yeah, that's right.
Go look him up, Eduardo Kawa.
Oh yeah, I remember
يشبهوه بلاعب اسمه ادوارد قواق. ادوارد قواق كان لاعب محترف، كان من التوب في مستر أوليمبيا، من التوب 10، وصل التوب 10 تقريبا في عصر لي هاني. ادوارد قواق لاعب لبناني، كان مشهور بضخامته برضو. هو دخلت حسن مصطفى احسن من لما عمل اوضاع.
He gets up as big at 5'7" as 290.
5'7", 290. Put in perspective, I'm 5'7", I compete at 212.
Wow.
So there's some perspective for you.
He's got a lot of muscle. His focus should never be back about
حلو حسن مصطفى، حلو.
Right. It should be about conditioning.
Yeah.
Muscle separation.
And it's going to be a different type of training for him.
Different.
More of a fitness style of training, because the mass is not just going to disappear, but he's got
مكبوس عضلات، يعني ما عندوش عضلة ضعيفة، هي بس النشافة شوية تزيد، بس أعتقد أحسن نشافة ليه. اتوقع هنا هياخد ترتيب احسن من محمد شعبان، اتوقع.
That's his first one? That was his first one. Oh man, this guy, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Let's see the conditioning on Big Ramy.
All right.
بيج رامي السبيعي.
Let's see his big Ramy peaking again this year, man.
Well,
الله.
know one thing, those legs did not come down an ounce. You see the legs and then you see him.
Exactly.
You know what's different about Big Ramy, Tim? He's got a little facial hair this year. Facial hair has made a return to the Olympia stage with Big Ramy, Hottie Chupan. Who else? Got a few guys.
جميل رامي. اللي عاوز رامي يا جماعه هو رامي هو خلاص.
That crowd is going ballistic.
One of his best shots is that front latch.
Yeah. He's going to be hard to beat.
I love the way he's taking his time and presenting. Very good.
As well he should.
Look at that separation, guys.
Now Arnold used to preach, he's a big guy, he's supposed big, but what he's doing is he's doing the opposite, he's posing small.
Exactly.
هو رامي اللي كسبان،
Bigger, but I think it's
بس
bigger, right?
يا اما الاضاءه جايباه معبي شويه
Like a little guy.
عن السنه اللي فاتت.
You can't, you know, that's one of the things that almost
اعتقد جاي معبي شويه على السنه اللي فاتت، اعتقد.
you gotta pose big.
Yeah,
And which he introduced me to his
لا كده ظبط،
right,
sure.
هنا كده ظبط.
Learn how to pose big.
right.
يا رب.
We come back to the posing trunks, Lee. A
Yeah.
little bit small,
Yeah.
showing off some glutes. See how low he gets on that? Drops down to show the hamstring. I think it's a little bit too much front. Like I like to see him stand up erect.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, with those kind of wheels on the Ramy really don't have to drop down.
Right,
I
right.
mean, he has monstrous legs standing straight up.
He's bottom.
مش عارف اشيله ازاي يا جماعه، معلش.
He's like Hassan. Hassan had
ان شاء الله ظبطها على النهائي ان شاء الله، ومش ما يطلعش العلامه دي.
It looked full blown.
He's a little bit just. He's got a film.
He definitely has a
Slight
fight.
film. So, and again, tomorrow is it's another day.
I want to see him compared to the other guys because
Yeah.
the legs are really overpowering the upper body.
You're about to. You're about to see him up against everybody else.
That's why we're
All
here.
right.
I don't know if he's
There
got
we
a
go.
film. He's got a whole theater.
Yeah.
Well, now we've seen them individually. Let's see them together. That's where the test
In
is.
a few moments, we're going to bring our gentlemen out in groups. That gives me an opportunity to put a few shout-outs out there. My main man, Dan Solomon, your Olympia president and chief Olympia officer right down here in the front. Dan, great job this year. It's amazing what you can do when you've got more than 3 weeks to prepare for an Olympia, isn't it?
رامي لازم بكره يجي انشف، لازم.
What do you think? And folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize one of the hardest working people that we have every single year. She gets absolutely no sleep. She's behind the scenes. But Angelica Nebbia, whatever they're paying you, they need to double it, all right? VIP. And you know it's a big event when your husband Roy actually makes it out. Every 10 years or so. Good to see you, Roy. All right? All right, folks, what do you think? You just saw all 16 of our competitors.
16 مشترك.
All right, it's all about the comparisons, right? So let's bring out Group 1 on the center line, please.
In
All
no
right,
particular
fans.
order.
الجروب
This is
الاول
what they've been waiting for.
هيوم 5-5 تقريبا.
Here we go. Woo, baby. Yeah.
You missed the flutters right here.
I don't think Lee doesn't know what flutters feel like. You know what I mean? He's got 8 sandowns at home. He's like, I'm just here to pick up my trophy.
Flutters.
Ask me about flutters. I'll tell you what it feels like.
Let's send it down to the judges.
اعتقد هيحطوا نيك ويلكر
Double bicep.
جنب براندون.
Quarter
turn to the right.
Right, this is just random. Like, this is in no particular order, right? This is just to see them stand next to each other. After they've seen them all do this, they'll call them out
Quarter turn.
comparisons. I think this round is actually a waste of time, to be honest. Because these guys are all compared to each other.
Sean, you looked away for a half a second and missed the vacuum with Patrick Moore.
Yeah, he's one of the few in the open that can do the vacuum.
Yeah.
Quarter turn right.
Some of the most famous vacuums we witnessed was Frank Zane, Tony Pearson. Those two could do the vacuum. Albert pulled one off too. But Tony Pearson and Frank Zane, that was a whole other game.
Albert
Sure
Beckles.
was, man.
Yeah, Albert did the vacuum back in the day.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, thank you, gentlemen. Stage left, please. And let's have group 2 on the center line.
Yes, yeah, this is I'm not a judge, Lee, but the time, like, this is for me a waste of time. Because while the judges are trying to spice these guys up, they're not comparing them against each other right here.
Exactly.
They're not, this lineup right here will not be compared against each other.
No.
So now that we see them individually, they should have just went straight to the actual call out. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah. I think they're probably, it's probably more for the audience than it is.
Okay.
You know, we see it a little bit different.
Yeah.
Front double by.
I'm like, let's get it over with.
That's right.
Okay, Hottie's got it.
Quarter turn right.
Man.
Yeah. Hottie is the best condition.
Yeah.
He's the best conditioned
Oh,
athlete
yeah.
on stage.
I mean, yes.
And in this lineup, you got
Quarter turn right.
the 2 Canadians next to each other, and Ian and Reagan. So I mean, there's a battle for your home state, right? Your home country.
Yes.
بيقولوا في اثنين من كندا، اللي هو ريجن واللي جنبه دول الاثنين من كندا.
Back double by.
Victor Richard, Johnny Fuller.
تقريبا يقربوا لبعض، بينهم صلة قرابة يعني أو نسب.
Roy Gallagher.
Yeah.
I gotta take Lee back in the day. So he knows what I'm talking about.
Those were the masters.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Look him up.
Yeah. That's where I got my workout routine from.
Quarter turn right.
Hunter Labrada sporting a good back double bicep along with Hottie Cupid.
It does look like Hunter's tightening up.
والله ما عارف أشيله إزاي.
And face front.
Well, they'll be able to have that opportunity to get tightened up. The question is, will the waterworks hit
أنا حاسس إن
Hunter Labrada? That happened at his last show.
هادي شوبان جاي صغران،
Come out and he got better. But you don't want to see the
يعني
water.
صغران والكونديشن مش العالي قوي،
Before you get to stage.
The sauna.
بس الشيب بتاعه كويس، شكله كويس.
Yep. I mean, Hottie, whatever it is that he did,
Yeah.
he's
ده آخر جروب أعتقد هيكونوا 6
ahead of everybody else.
بما فيهم رامي.
He's sharper condition-wise than anybody I've seen so far.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Hottie Cupid was, what, 3rd a year ago? I think he's going to be one of the last guys standing on that stage.
And wasn't he second to Brandon, 19?
Yeah, I believe you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
Every once in a while I get one, Lee. Every once.
No, was William Bodick? I thought it was. You were wrong again. I think Hottie was
Hottie was
3rd.
third.
Quarter turn
William
right
Bodick
was 2nd.
Dang.
I'm here to correct you, Tim.
Thanks,
I'm
Sean.
here all night.
نحاول نشوف،
Now you're right. I know.
نحاول أعملها.
Now you know.
Quarter turn.
Brandon looks good.
He'll have his opportunity. I want to see him stand next to Hottie.
Yeah.
Because that will be about shape against conditioning.
Back double bicep.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's amazing, like in this lineup, Lee, back in the day, you would have somebody that would be on the taller side of things. I didn't think that we would say that Big Rami is actually on the taller side of things at basically 5'9".
Wow. He's only 5'9".
I think he may try to say 5'10", but I think he's like 5'9". I think Rolly missed the boat.
أعتقد أنا عملتها كده.
He didn't
أعتقد.
make it here last year, and he arrived this year, but you're going to see the waterworks on Rolly if Steve puts it through the ringer. He's holding
Thank you,
water.
إن
gentlemen.
شاء الله تكون المشكلة اتحلت
All
بقى
right, thank you, gentlemen. Stage
I mean, he
left,
knows
please.
it. Does that-
عشان نستمتع مع بعض.
You gotta go through it, right?
Azamas, Mustafa looks good. I think he's top 10.
He's thick.
All right,
That's
folks,
the big
in
Mustard
just
guy.
a few moments,
Yeah, with the
we get our
quads.
guys out
Yeah,
here on the
he's big.
diagonals
Wow.
for the all-important first call-outs. I first remind you, President Dan
All right.
Solomon just informed me we are sold out for tomorrow night's finals. Sold out, folks. That means
No surprise.
We're back.
you have to get the
That's great.
pay-per-view. You can get that at OlympiaProductions.com. Also,
So,
I have
guys,
to remind everybody, hate to do it, folks,
people
but I
are
got to
learning
do
from
it.
you. People are
Still
catching
unauthorized
the old school and the new school.
of this event
But
due
as
to
you
the
look at these
pay-per-view.
guys,
Unlike the
as you
event,
watch the conditioning, as you
catch you
kind of
streaming this,
parse this apart,
we will have to call in the muscle.
what do you see?
That
What,
distinction
people are tightening up,
belongs
people are
to this young
changing.
gentleman right down
They're
here
going to start
in front.
changing a lot
Brought
when
in
they get
especially
work through
just
these
to take care of
comparison
business.
posts
We
that
have
Steve
to
will
do
put
it.
them through. We're going to see some guys will sharpen up, and other guys, the water works are going to happen. You're going to see them spreading this water and sweat, and it's going to be very distracting. The guy that doesn't sweat is the guy that's going to be in shape. Keep your eye on Hadi Chupin and look at Big Rami. Last year, Rami didn't break a sweat. If he starts sweating this year, that means he's got some ground to make up. But you never sweated.
You ready for some
You
call-outs?
never. You still don't sweat.
Here we go.
Better get up a little
Must
bit
be
more
nice
than
to
that,
be
but
elite.
you guys spent a pretty penny to sit here in this room and watch the best in the world duke it out. And that's what we're going to give you right now. Fans, here in Orlando, are you ready? Here we go. Bring them out.
All right, let the games begin.
We're going to go on the diagonal and do what they love in this sport, the first call out.
Well, I've witnessed
Yeah,
Lee
baby.
get called out once and stand there and watch the show and walk off with a freaking check and a trophy. I go, he didn't even do anything. He just showed up.
I did it the night before, Sean.
Yeah, you
you know, in the sauna, man. You
Yeah.
know, if I didn't have a sauna, I put a rag under the door of the restroom and turn all the hot water
Sweat
on,
it out.
and I sweated it out.
Now this
I'm
cat's out of the bag.
giving these guys my secrets, man. They need to buy my book totally
All
off.
right,
There
here
it
you
is.
go, folks.
Good look, by the way.
Without further ado, back to the judges. Big Steve.
Thank you, Bob. In numerical order, competitor 1, Nick. Paul
It's
Williams.
our Arnold Classic champion.
9
He's fired
Hadi.
up.
10 Hunter. 14 Brandon. And 16 Rami.
All right, there's
And
your
you know
first
what?
call out.
That's pretty much how I would have
هانتر
called
كده
that.
حاطينه في التوب 6 يا جماعه زي ما انا
They
توقعت.
got that part right, I think.
Yeah. All right, I am really happy right now for
هم دول التوب 6 اللي انا قلت عليهم بس الترتيب بقى هيبان دلوقتي.
These guys earned the right to be in this first call out.
Yeah.
I saw this all year coming, and now it's going to materialize.
William Bonak
Rami
definitely
and Nick
belongs.
switch.
Yep. Don't boo.
Steve's going to move these guys around. Hadi's going to come into the middle. He'll trade with Labrada.
Yep.
براندون وهانتر اعملوا سويتش.
Hunter switch.
صح كده.
Respect.
Hadi and Williams switch.
Everybody's
Man.
cheering and booing. Nothing's happened yet.
Yeah.
Got a pose. Jockeying for position.
Hey, how this tight though? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
One double bicep.
Wow.
لا هادي مع الاوضاع عشان ناشف.
Walker's tight too. Both tight.
هادي خطر.
They can pan this
Front
camera.
lat spread.
Pan this camera or go wide so you can see Hadi for sure. But there's somebody on a 20-hour flight could take a nap on their lats. Hadi they just hang there. His lats are so big.
I like
Side
Hadi's
check.
condition, man.
Yeah.
I think Hunter either has a little bit too much
يعني كنت متوقع رامي احسن من كده.
or the water is starting to break the surface.
كنت متوقع من رامي افضل من كده.
Nick Walker's got a really deep tan by comparison to Week.
Back double bicep.
Again, Protan works with all of these athletes on their color. Lee, did you happen to put coloring on when you're competing? I never paid attention.
No, man. You know, I use standing beds and,
Yeah,
and the
natural
sunlight.
براندون كيري ورامي وهادي شوبان. الثلاثة الأوائل.
I got that.
I use the
Back lat spread.
can't think of it now. It's so long ago.
He had some secret stuff, Tim. That's what it was. He used the
I use
basic oil.
Jojoba oil.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
what I use,
There's always
oil.
something. There's always something different with you.
عظيم رامي عظيم.
Back there working with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, this is some width right there on Big Rami. If your eyes continue to go to Hadi,
Side tricep.
Hadi's taking no less than second.
he's right there. I mean, I'm actually pleasantly surprised at what Hadi's bringing to the stage today. This is one of Brandon's best shots, side tricep.
Yeah, Brandon
Big
looks
and
full.
Big traps, big triceps, big arms. Rami didn't bring the conditioning that he had a year ago.
No,
It's not
didn't.
popping.
It's a little bit soft.
And you know what? He can be beat.
favorite
He's a little bit
goes
soft.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got some work to do. You see Hunter Labrada starting to sweat now. That's what I was talking about.
براندون ولا نيك؟ لا براندون.
These athletes are going to start moving the oil and coloring around on their body, and that's because they're holding a slight film.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line,
Brandon,
please.
right now, Hunter's on his own with that.
Brandon looks like he made those key gains.
Oh, he did. Look at the thickness.
Yeah.
He's so full.
Yeah, Brandon is getting harder and harder as he's posing too.
Yeah. Big and full.
He got the shape, man.
Hottie didn't break a sweat.
Mohammed.
Sure did.
You got to remember that. Chalk that up. Hottie did not break a sweat.
الله.
And those athletes we just saw, we're going to see them again, and they're going to get worked just as hard.
13 games
That's going to help them improve.
and 12 rolling.
Remember, this is a contest all the way down. I mean, there's money on the line.
كده على المركز السابع والثامن
And I know that
والتاسع والعاشر و11 و12.
first call out, but everyone else has to continue to fight.
Yeah, man. It's on the
Ian
track.
Mohammed change.
I mean, the Mr. Olympia happens once a
Justin
year.
Roby
right.
switch.
This is for all the marbles.
Rolling.
Bro, it was ready to pose. This is called.
اعتقد جاستن اللي على اليمين احسن من اعتقد هو احسن واحد في اللاين جاستن.
He looks good.
Mohammed and Akeem switch.
Now,
محمد
what
هيكسب
do you do,
أكيم.
guys, to condition your way
Spread
up
out,
to that
give
top
yourself some
six?
room.
Well, this
كده محمد شعبان في التوب 10 ان شاء الله.
And a couple of these guys can actually come up.
Exactly.
I'd be posing my hardest in this call out, but some guys are too far off to make up ground.
Front lat
Justin
spread.
Rodriguez looks good.
He does. Last year, Tim, I had optimism. I'm
Side
most
check.
improved bodybuilder. The wow factor.
واحد بيقول لي على اللايف في اليوتيوب حسن مصطفى الامريكي. يا جماعه هو على فكره الواحد لما يكون مثلا مقدم او كان قاعد فتره معينه فهم بيسجلوه على حسب الدوله اللي هو دخل منها او قاعد فيها. فهو عشان بقى له فتره قاعد في امريكا فسجلوا امريكا.
Why is it? Well, it's not just water.
عادي.
The guys aren't
ف-
there yet. They look a couple of weeks out.
Sure do.
You're looking for more quality, am I right?
Exactly.
Lat
Yeah.
spread.
اخ التتويب الواحد عمال يتوب تتويب فظيع.
I mean, the size is there and most, 80% of them, but
Right.
the quality, with the muscles popping.
Gentlemen face front.
But we got shape, beautiful
Rolling
shape.
Justin switch.
Definitely got size, too.
Yeah, size and shape,
Akeem and
Sometimes
Mohammed
it comes at
switch.
a sacrifice.
حكيم ومحمد سويتش.
Gentlemen, give yourselves some
Well, in
room.
this lineup, my eyes
Everyone
continue to
take a
come back
step.
to Justin Rodriguez. Seems to have a little
To the
better
side
shape.
tricep.
While his pecs are a little bit separated, a little not to my liking. Everything else seems to flow very well with the shape.
Yeah.
Rami open thigh.
That's Ian.
Valeric.
Yeah, Valeri from Canada. He won the 2 shows earlier this year, and the second is the Arnold. Rolly's struggling with
Favorite
his
most
posing
muscular.
in terms of holding it. You see he's starting to break a sweat too.
Man, the thing about it, when it comes to posing, you have to get in shape to pose.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You can't
gentlemen.
wait
Back
2
in
weeks
line,
before a
please.
show. Say, okay, now we're going to get in shape and start working
Nothing
on it.
happens.
Nothing happens.
You can't make the muscles pop. What happens is you start to break a sweat on your shoulders and on your traps, then it sinks to your chest, then it's coming down your stomach, and you're
Three,
spreading it
Patrick.
all around your body.
That's actually.
7 Regan.
So that big crack between the pecs we're
15
talking about,
Massage.
Josh. Back in the day, you guys used to do a lot of heavy overhead pullovers, dumbbell pullovers.
Right.
And you get a lot of sternum cracks. Open up that chest for more mass, but sometimes it backfired.
Right.
Well, yeah. I've had a snap crackle popping back.
دول المراكز 13 وال14 وال15 وال16.
Andre Hassad switch.
Now, Lee, you never stood like some of these. I call it the motorcycle stance. Because they look like they're about to get on the motorcycle. You didn't stand like this. Yours was much more natural.
Front double bicep.
Like,
See,
like
we would
over-flexing.
drift sort of to the side.
Yeah.
Then we get,
Move the hip a little
then
bit.
we move the hip a little. It was just total kind of it was different.
Yeah, more relaxed. These guys are more stiff.
Front lat spread.
يمكن قال لهم ريجن، قال لهم حجما ويمكن مستواهم ريجن، يعني ريجن يمكن هو 16.
Side check.
Reagan and Patrick was great shape, but still slight on the muscle size. I mean,
بيقولوا
for them to hear that.
ان ريجن وباتريك عندهم شيب كويس بس عاوزين عضلات اكتر،
Back double bicep.
اللي محتاج ترجمة شوية، يعني انا بترجم على قد ما بقدر يعني.
1984 to 1991, it took, I only added a total of 11 pounds
As a pro.
in that amount of time as a pro.
Right.
Because when you add it, you want to make sure you put it in the right place.
And it's quality.
And it's quality. I mean, that was the game during that era.
Right.
And it needs to be now.
Yeah,
Because you see guys that are big, but they're not finished.
no quality.
I mean, take nothing away from them. Bigger, more size, but the muscle separation.
Well, these are the guys right now that are still trying to work their way up to even recognize in the top 6, but not a time to get discouraged. You're still in the Mr. Olympia.
Oh, yeah.
This is a dream for some of these guys.
And to go back, Sean, Reagan and Patrick both made huge strides.
And they both won to get here.
Yeah, that's right.
They're not getting the handout.
You don't accidentally end up on the Mr. Olympia stage.
Yeah.
No accident.
بس يعتبر حسن مصطفى جاي معقول قوي، معقول الى حد ما، احسن من بطولاته اللي فاتت، يعني احسن من اي بطولة شارك فيها مستوى احسن.
You did, man.
Be careful what you wish for.
Woo, man.
Some people complain about someone getting hand chosen to come in. Well, heck, you bring in the winner.
Back in line, please.
That's what happened last year.
Were there any? I don't think there's any special invites this year.
No, there were not. No.
The year before was Cedric
Big Ramy.
McMillan. Big Ramy.
Big
The year
Ramy
before
got
was
it.
Cedric McMillan.
Yeah, the year before said military obligation. All right, now this is, we're going to come back, I think, to the top guys here, and they better be ready because I don't think they're going to catch a break. Brandon Curry's already sweating. You can see that underneath his arms.
Mohammed, Akeem, Rolly, and James.
Important call out here. Do you know what this call out's about? I'm thinking this is going to be the 6th spot.
Yes.
Someone's fighting to get in the top 6 of the Olympics.
كده السابع والثامن والتاسع والعاشر.
Well, that first call out was 6, and I don't see anybody from that.
يعني سكن كول اوت محمد شعبان في مشاركات الممتاز، السنة اللي جاية لو ركز أكتر هيبقى حاجة أحسن.
Yeah.
And they got to make sure. Rolly's going to need to be careful. This is where he's going to spill over with a lot of water if they work him too long.
Everyone take a step. Front double bicep.
Rolly's got some ridiculous arms, and so does McKean.
Oh, man.
Front lat spread.
Now, Lee, was this the hardest part of your...
النتيجة بتاعت الوزن المفتوح هتكون بكرة بعد 24 ساعة من دلوقتي إن شاء الله.
This was the easiest part, really.
I'm with you. Because you dropped the weight, right? It's easier to pose muscle than throw around heavy weight.
Exactly, And
Back double
we were
bicep.
practice our posing in the midst of our training.
Right, it's part of it.
It's part of our workout. And start, seriously posing about 6 to 8 weeks out from a show.
Back lat spread.
I mean, so 2 weeks away, you're just coasting.
Coasting, yeah.
You're where you need to be.
Good advice. Wide back on Rolly Winsler.
Oh yeah,
Rolly looks like he's coming to life, Sean.
Side
Yeah.
tricep.
he got a lot of muscle, man.
Rolly won the Fan Favorite Award the very first time they had that. He's got the championship.
Oh, he looked awesome that year too.
They love him.
Relax face front.
One of the key things I noticed about Lee, he
Mohammed and
never
Rolly
relaxed
switch.
in between. And that's where some of these guys expose their weaknesses because they relax when they're not posing.
Yeah. We'll see, of course, like you said Lee.
Yeah, you never relax. Lorado never
Oh,
relaxed.
that's right.
There's no
Hey,
relaxing.
we were taught not to relax.
Down open
it.
side.
You stay flexed the whole time.
Yes.
هما حاطين كده
I mean, we learn from the best in the business.
Your favorite most.
سابع
All
وثامن،
of us were students.
محمد شعبان في
So
النص.
you brought your book here at the expo.
يعني المقارنة دي كويسة محمد شعبان، معناها سابع أو ثامن.
About competing in the Olympia in there.
Oh, yes. Oh, no doubt about
هيجيبوا الفيرست كولاو التاني.
For a show, it doesn't mean stop drinking either. That's a danger.
شفتوا؟
To get it done without endangering your health.
Hottie.
All right, you'll be signing those
رامي.
tomorrow at the expo, 12 o'clock for the Olympia Legends booth.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna sneak one in and get there a little bit earlier, John.
Yeah, get there early.
All right, guys, here's an interesting one.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
call out for the top, but no Rami.
Well, you know why?
Because he's in the Lee Haney spot, apparently.
He's in the Lee Haney spot, and Hottie Chupa's right there with him, and Brandon Curry. So I believe those two are your top three on
Yeah.
paper.
Hottie and
Chupa's
Justin
in there.
Switch.
لا ده كده محمد شعبان بيلعب على التاسع والعاشر
Are not in this call out.
عشان في جاستن هنا
I want Nick Walker to stand next to Hottie
و
Chupa.
Front double bicep.
Nick is in he'll have very good condition. I mean, he's getting better and better.
كده يا جماعة بيقارنوا على الأول والتاني راكنين رامي
Now,
وبراندون كيري كده معناها
this is Nick's first Olympia. Oh, yeah.
كده
I've
التالت
been watching it, man. I've been watching
والرابع
the
والخامس
video.
والسادس
Been
والسابع.
checking them out for a long time now.
He can get a big
Very
feather in
impressed.
his cap. He takes out William Bonek or Hottie Chupa. That's a big feather
والثامن.
in his cap at a young age of
Real.
26.
That's right.
تالت رابع خامس سادس سابع تامن.
Very well-mannered young man, too.
Yeah.
Love
See,
that about
see,
him.
he's
double
confident.
bicep.
This kid's confident. He's not cocky. He's confident in his ability.
Yeah, there
You
you
have
go.
to have that.
He puts the work in.
Yeah, every champion has that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Relax.
So you think
Spread
this
out
is
a
the battle
little
for
bit.
third right here?
Give yourself some room.
I can't
Everyone
say
take
that.
a step.
I want
Take a
to
step.
see these guys
Justin,
battle
take
with
a
Brandon
step.
Curry too.
Hit a lat spread.
I want to see Nick and Hottie up there with Big Rami. I don't think this is not a done deal.
Different judges want to see different things.
That's true.
Different comparisons.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think like a judge.
Exactly, yeah.
My opinion is there's more to this story.
Side tricep.
Williams was getting better too, Bundak.
Yeah.
Getting better and better.
Sometimes it favors those guys. You get that machine. You see, it's like
Yeah.
shine. Muscles are popping more.
Yeah, Hunter's getting better.
Abdominals and thighs.
Hunter was smart. He dried off when he went off the stage. Came back, wiped everything off. Hunter's quads are a little bit soft right there. Gonna have to
أنا حاسس إن
Favorite most muscle.
هادي شوبان مش حجمه، ده مش حجمه. يعني هو تقريبا حاول ينشف أكتر فصغر.
The faces right now.
مش عارف.
Relax.
يعني هانتر أكبر منه، نيك ويلكر أكبر منه.
Nick Walker's got that brainy look.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
I like Hunter's shape.
Yeah. Got beautiful shape.
One of those guys is going to be called back. with a
Brandon
call
and
out.
Rami.
We got Brandon Rami.
براندون ورامي أول وتاني. الصراحة فاجأتني يا
A
براندون.
year ago, Tim, where Big Rami held off Brandon Curry to win his first Olympia on the heels of Brandon Curry losing.
براندون كنت حاطه تالت أو رابع،
And we were
مش
back.
تاني.
This is the rubber match.
This is
3
it.
years.
Front double bicep.
Here we go. We've already seen how one of those went tonight.
Yeah. Now we know why they call him Big
Front
Rami,
back
but
straight.
structurally, I like Brandon Curry's shape
Yeah.
better. For me, it's more appealing. Rami's quad seemed to be a little bit off the mark from a year ago, especially the right quad. I'm not sure if it's injured or not. But that right
Side
quad
check.
doesn't look like it's popping as well.
بس أتوقع رامي هيحافظ على اللقب وهيجي بكرة أحسن.
Brandon holds his own.
Yeah, he got thicker, did the work.
Yeah.
Saw his muscle
Yeah.
mass. Especially the arms. Much lighter than Rami, but his arms look bigger than Rami.
Yeah. Oh.
But on the
Back
bottom
double
side,
bicep.
Rami's hamstrings look bigger than Brandon. Give and take. Brandon's got that tiny little waist. It's a battle of opinions right here, guys. Woo!
Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
And Steve Weinberg.
Wow.
Well, Steve doesn't make the decision by himself. He has the microphone, but there's a collection of opinions that are going to decide this competition. And like the 212, I think it's going to come down to the wire, but I'd still like to see Hottie and Nick compared to
رامي متفوق من ورا اكتر كتير.
I mean, give those young guys an opportunity to
بس براندون حلو.
find out.
مستوى حلو، مستوى يحترم الصراحة. يعني المستوى ده أحسن من لما فاز بالمركز الأول، وأحسن السنة اللي فاتت لما فاز بالمركز الثاني.
He's squatting too low, right?
You have to overpower.
Brandon actually put better than him in that shot.
Yes. You're that big, you need to overpower your opponent.
Correct. Correct.
Your favorite, most muscular.
Now, mind you, just for the record, Brandon Curry has
وضع التجميع المفضل ليك. كل واحد بيقدم أحسن وضع تجميع بالنسبة لي.
of a bigger guy fool you that you can't be beat by a smaller guy because it's happened before.
Relax.
You have to tell me.
Take a second. Let's
You
do
got
it again.
Muhammad Makawi waxed me all over Europe.
Double bicep.
Woo, I never forgot that.
Yes.
I'm still licking my wound.
See, that was the year I started bodybuilding. He gave me hope and that inspiration.
المقارنة بينهم مش سهلة يا جماعة،
Start a career actually.
عشان كده بيطلبوا منهم بعض الأوضاع.
Said it all right there. Look, just check that out. It's a matter of opinion right there. Neither's
الواحد عينه بتقفل من إنه عاوز ينام.
No, and they have strengths and weaknesses for
Side
both.
check.
That's right, exactly.
Mr. Olympia 15 versus Mr. Olympia 16.
Yep. I like the fact that Brendan's heads came up a lot too.
Yeah, it was the whole thing, the whole package. That
Yep.
going over to the oxygen gym is paying off. for
Back
him.
double
It's
bicep.
a good investment for his career. Work. And it's tough. He's got to leave his whole family behind
Oh, yeah,
while he does it.
no doubt about it, man.
The big Rami's been celebrated for a whole year, getting of a king, and to come back and try to defend his title is nothing short of amazing. Because he's one of the last guys standing again.
Mm-hmm. He's getting tighter and tighter as he poses. As he poses.
These judges are familiar with both physiques, so this is not going to come to us as a surprise or a shock. One beats the other. The judges know these physiques well.
Sure do.
If you had to choose one league, if you had to choose one league,
هو الصراحة يا براندون رجليه مش نقطة ضعف المرة دي، يعني مش ماشي بالانس كويس، لكن رامي هو اللي رجليه كبيرة، رجليه قوية رامي، بس براندون أحسن، يعني تحسن مستواه.
right? I mean, be honest. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Your opinion. Yeah, you got what to say.
No, Brandon's right up the street from me, you know. I'm in Atlanta. He's right there in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, listen, what Brandon is lacking in size, I think he's made up in
Got his
shape.
shape.
أوه ضايع كده، كده ضايع، الوضع ده وضع رامي.
Shoulder, waist paper, you know.
And I don't believe that Rami
Thanny?
is the condition he was a year ago. I'm sorry, I can see that.
No.
دي تاني مقارنة.
Yeah, so he's leaving the door open.
لو تلاحظوا براندون بدأ يتعب وجسمه يدبل،
Yeah.
ورامي بدأ جسمه يتحسن. براندون من طبيعة جسمه لاحظت عليه في كام بطولة لما بقى يتقارن كتير جسمه بيهبط.
Everybody away, right?
Now this is the cliffhanger actually because we have no closure.
Exactly.
There's no closure here.
And that was the thing that had kept Rami.
وكده يكون خلص التحكيم السري،
Last touch of condition.
That's right.
ونشوفكم بكرة بإذن الله في التحكيم النهائي.
Goodness. There was no question.
But here's the thing, he's got 24 hours to condition himself up.
Yeah.
And across the board.
Stuff those towels in the door.
Sports Hall of Fame.
But now, was that the case last year, prejudged?
He closed the door on everybody when he came out. He was ready.
See, there you go.
One thing